Greetings, beautiful friends. Happy Monday to you. And welcome to the month of February. Here we are stepping into a brand new month, and this is our usual Monday check-in and our inner compass forecast. So before we get into pulling some cards, the energies that were affected by this week are very potent. We had the full moon came in yesterday, the full moon, the snow moon in the sign of Leo. As well as that, it was in bulk. So all of these energies are really, really encouraging us to find our best rhythm, to really trust and embrace the idea of the pause. I've actually been saying this fair bit of late, the embracing the pause. If you've watched these before and you've been paying attention of what's happening, astrologically wise and things of that nature, we are getting ready to step into the year of the fire horse. But that comes in the middle of this month. We are stepping out of the year of the wood snake. So, but the thing is, and this is why I think that I wanted to bring this to your awareness about the resting in the pause. We're still letting things go. We're releasing that which we are not. With this full moon, snow moon, it's actually in the sign of Leo. I'm not sure if I said that. It's in the sign of Leo. So that's really about encouraging us to get in touch with our inner sun, our strength, our potency. Get in touch with it, not necessarily rush ahead and do anything. The fire horse energy that's coming in will start to help us calibrate to and start taking action steps. However, 2026, the year 2026 universally is this a new 1 year. So we had the 9 year of 2025. So that starts to really help us recognize that which is no longer part of us, that's no longer part of our expression, our creativity. So that's why I'm saying, allow yourself to pause and to trust. Because this idea of the snow moon, the idea is that in the depths, and this is actually the idea of in bulk as well, in the depths underneath the freezing snow, we actually had huge epic snowfall last night here, but you know that the roots are starting to reach up. The roots are starting to reach up. The germination is happening, but you can't see it necessarily. So is happening for us. So this is time to just I really encourage you to do things like journaling, to use my favorite question, put your hand on your heart. How do I feel about myself here? How do I feel about myself saying yes to this choice or going that direction or being in this environment or saying I'm staying in this environment? So find your best rhythm moving forward. So that's what I wanted to share with you about the moon phase. This is really tapping into your inner light, your inner knowing, what you're bringing into the collective. What are you bringing into your expression? And of course, the other part around all of this, and why I'm really encouraging you to take your time to lean into what's best and what's the things you want to do and things that you might maybe want to let go of. That's what I'm going to do, is pull a letting go card in a moment. But this is about understanding that what you put into play now, this is us starting a new 9-year cycle. And I always do that. New 9-year cycle. These cycles are like spirals upward. So really encouraging you to lean into that. And if anything I say on these sessions trigger you, confuse you, discombobulate you, and you need a wee bit more guidance or support or information or clarity, just put it in the comments below or message me directly. My intention with these inner compass forecasts is to really help you recognize the whispers and the inner direction that's actually there for you. You just need to remember to pause, remember to trust. All the answers that you're looking for are looking for you too. So, all that being said, take a nice deep breath. Let's see, what can we focus on with the light of this full moon still casting its light? What can we let go of that's no longer part of our sacred journey, of our best way forward? Let's see what comes up. Oh, this is perfect. What's come up is caring what others think. How does that show up for you? Sometimes we censor ourselves, or we get contorted into other ways of being because we think other people think that we should show up or speak or do or not do. Can you release that? Can you really come into your own inner fire and say, I am walking forward to the beat of my own drum, to the beat of my heart's wisdom. And if people have an opinion, actually lots of people have opinions, they're not your business. They're not your concern. Oftentimes when somebody judges you or does a woulda, coulda, shoulda about you, to you, it's about them. It's not about you. So it's so much easier to just let that go and to remember you're the boss of you. So feel into that. See how that figures into your intentions or into your way of being, your way of choosing things, your way of deciding things, your way of choosing what lights you up. Where does yes show up for you? This is something that I often talk about, is what does yes feel like in your body? When I say to you, how do I feel about myself, suggesting you use that question, how do I feel about myself? I want you to feel into what does yes feel? Because sometimes we can have a sense of yes at our heart. And there might be a little bit of, oh, is this correct? A little bit of trepidation, but you can still discern, yes, that is my yes. That is the right way for me. Even though I may need to overcome a little bit of a obstacle or overcome a little bit of a challenge, things of that nature. So as I was riffing on those ideas, I was shuffling my tarot cards, and what's come up for us is the Two of Pentacles. I love that. It's all about balance. That it's kind of suggesting that if we want to feel prosperous and abundant and connected and balanced and in flow and in touch with our soul's calling, with our heart's mission, then it's about balance. So when I'm saying that balance, actually that's funny, this balance is right here also in the Healing with the Angels card. So that's almost like a double underline for the balance, finding your balance and releasing the, oh, I have to do it this way because so-and-so told me. No, what's your sense of balance? And I'm thinking about being and doing. Maybe this is a time for you for just being and trusting. All in good time, things are taking place, things are coalescing, things are moving forward in the best and correct way for me, for you, for every one of us. So now, take a nice deep breath. I'm still going to pull 3 of these cards. I just wanted to bring your attention to the fact that I realized that we were being told, find balance twice. Find balance and trust, right? So beautiful. Oh, that card came up last week. First one is harmony. That feels very much about balance and harmony, living a harmonious life, aligned with your head, your heart, and your higher self. And maybe in this pressing pause, you can do things like listen to music, listen to your heart's song, listen to your guidance maybe coming through in song, singing, things of that nature. And then watch your ideas and inspiration. When we find our right rhythm, when we find our balance of doing and being and doing, that's when the seeds drop. That's when the ideas drop. But if we get too caught up in the doing and hustling and pushing and forcing, we miss them. We can miss the guidance that's actually trying to get our attention. Okay, so take another nice deep breath. I'm just about ready to send you off into this auspicious first week of February the month of love. This is a really good month to start feeling into the leading with your heart, listening to your heart, aligning with what you truly want to experience more of. And the more you do that, the more you're giving everybody around you permission to do it in their best way. So like I said, just about ready to send you off into the week. I just pulled one of my Liberate Your Inner Truth cards. Perfect. The card that's come up for us this week is I am aligned. You are aligned. What does that feel like? When I am in alignment with the loving energy of the universe, I become an unstoppable force of graceful ease, joyful attraction, and accomplishment. That's a beautiful little add-on to that Leo full moon. I wish you a superb week ahead. I'll be back again with you next Monday. Like I said, if you need any support or clarification on anything that I've shared here, just let me know. Put it in the comments below or message me directly. Much love to you. Thanks for watching.